everybody, welcome back to Installer's Assistant. My name's Marty and today's video is a how-to. In this situation of a customer's car, we're replacing the front speaker with one that is no longer blown. So this is the customer's original speaker. As you can see, the surround around here is completely shot and you get this kind of sound when you're playing music. Not good. Now I'm replacing it with an Alpine system, but that's not the course of this video. This video is to tell you which way around the wires go. So here's my two wires from the Alpine speaker. One's got a stripe on it, which is negative, and this is the factory plug. The problem is, which one's positive, which one's negative? So I'm going to figure this out with the help of a speaker popper. This particular one came from Install Bay. It is an IBR68, but they're pretty common almost anywhere, any electronics store. I know that Jaycar in Australia sell them. Basically, it's got a couple of alligator clips on it and an RCA plug. And the way they work is you can push this button here that says speaker test, and it puts a 9-volt pulse through the wires at the other side. We can also do tone generating as well. And by that, I'll show you how it works. So I'll clip this onto my positive speaker wire and my negative speaker wire. And when I press the speaker button, I get a pop. Now hopefully, you can actually see the speaker moving. And hopefully, you can see that moves out towards me, which tells me that I've got these speaker wires correct. So the red one goes on positive and the black one's on negative. That's a great test, but that's not what I need to know. What I need to know is which one's positive and negative on the factory speaker. So I can see the plug at the top. It matches the plug that it came out of. Fair enough. But to do the test, it must be disconnected from the car. And then I'm going to put my alligator clips onto the two speaker terminals on the back or on the front. It doesn't really matter as long as you can get to them. Turn it over, and when I do my speaker test, you can see what it's doing. It's going backwards, which means the wires are back to front. So I'll soften round. Try again. See how that's moving outwards? That tells me that the speaker wire on this side is the positive and the one on that side is the negative. And if I look at the plug, I can also see a right hand side and a left hand side, and I know that that's the positive, that's the negative. So now we've sorted that one out, I can go ahead and connect those and the speaker will be in phase. But while I'm here, let's show you what the other button does. I'll fix that. Acrylic polarity, doesn't really matter for this particular test. So I've got two extra knobs on here. One that says 0 to 8 pp, and that's the, ultimately, for the crudest way of putting it, it's the volume, but it's the voltage coming out of these two wires. And the left hand side one is the frequency, which goes from 13 Hz to 10 kHz. So if I turn the volume all the way down, I'll turn the hertz all the way down and then press on. Now if I turn the volume up, I can hear a tone. If I turn the frequency up, okay. And as I turn the frequency up, obviously the speaker buzzes higher. And so on. That's a good way of just making sure the speaker has full range of motion. It's not going to make it flap around because it's not powerful enough to do that, but at least you know if there's a rattle that's kicking in. Very, very handy device to have. If you don't have one, I'd recommend getting one. There's also an RCA check on the top, but we don't use it for that. Mainly speaker pop and audio. So go grab one. If you have any questions, feel free to comment and don't forget to like the channel and subscribe for more videos as they become available. Thanks for watching.